There are two ways of holding an engraving handpiece. One is similar to the traditional way of holding a wooden-handled hand graver, where the graver is held between the thumb and the index finger with the fingertips gripping the side. The other method is to rest the index finger on the top of the graver. This seems to be the easiest way for some students. I think the finger on the top users might be at a slight disadvantage when cutting fine shade lines, which we'll talk about later. Place the graver's point to the metal and depress the foot pedal slightly. The handpiece will move forward and begin to cut. Don't push it. Let it do the work for you. If you're right-handed, you'll be cutting from east to west or slightly northwest. Never cut from south to north, as it's bad form and you'll have little control. You should strive for uniformity in width and depth, and ideally your line should be about as wide as one of the marks on a ruler. Zoom your scope to whatever's comfortable for you. There is no right or wrong magnification, and I'm always somewhere in the middle ranges. Cut as far as you can see, then stop the handpiece completely and slide the vise to reposition and resume cutting. On your first attempts, you'll probably be porpoising in and out of the metal as you try to maintain control. This is to be expected, so don't let it worry you. If you're cutting too shallow, raise your wrist to increase your angle of attack. If you're cutting too deeply, lower your wrist and the graver will track out of the metal. Your early attempts may be similar to the student driver, overcorrecting steering as they drive down a straight road. After about 20 hours of practice, a student's driving or engraving begins to smooth out and has smaller corrections. Utilize all of the space on your practice plate by cutting orderly rows of lines without crisscrossing. When you can cut with reasonable consistency, you can move on to the next chapter. But don't be in a hurry. You must crawl before you walk, and you're building hours and working toward that 20 to 25 hours where you can safely drive the car without running off the road. And don't forget that a professional makes it look easy, and it'll be easy for you too, so hang in there. Print out the circle practice designs with an appropriate laser printer or make copies on a laser copy